Yo, YouTube, I'm back with another reaction video. This one right here is about a mom and her son. But mom don't know her son out there with them blickies getting it in. Stay tuned. Let's watch this. Hit that like and subscribe button at the end. Plus, let me know how I do on my videos. And if y'all got something else for me to talk about or y'all want to see on my channel, let me know in my comments and I'll make sure I get to it. Peace.
This is Julio Fabian Almontero. He is accused, along with Stephen Goldman Jr. and Jimmy Atkins, of murdering 15-year-old like Colin Romero and 14-year-old Ahmed
goofy ones
Latif.
That'll get you, boy.
Even though the 3 of the 5 people involved, the murder, presumably over a drug deal, was one of the most brutal that the police in the area had seen. Since Almontero is a minor, his mother is with him during questioning, but she seems disturbingly unbothered by her son's confession.
I have to interview, whenever we interview people, we have to record. We're required by DOJ now.
Oh man, a kid, yo.
So, anyway, so...
He ain't got nothing.
Before we get going.
He in there yawning.
Every time I talk to you,
like he ready to go home. Like,
in regards to the to your
we
rights.
here
You're
for?
not under arrest. You're
he
not...
ain't got nothing on me.
Nothing. But because, one, being
and he's smiling.
This isn't really the law enforcement side. This is actually the family advocacy side, where they do safe house interviews of kids and rape stuff, and we just use it because it's more comfortable than our side. So anyway, saying that, I just want to make sure you understand your rights and everything. I just want to go over each and every one of them. Make sure that you understand.
Jit tired, dog. Jit tired.
You are investigating
ready to go home
of a homicide. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. You understand that? Okay. Anything you say can be used against you. You understand that? Okay.
Yes.
You have the right to call or speak with a lawyer before answering any questions, and have him or her present during any of those questions. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. If you can't afford an attorney, one can be appointed. You understand that?
My dog looking like he don't even want to be here. Like he's like, yo, man, why you rapping to me right now, dog?
Before,
you ain't got nothing on me. I ain't do nothing.
Mom's here. You understand that?
Yep.
Why you messing with me?
And if you decide to talk to me right now, you also have the right to stop interviews at any time. You understand all that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, just like the other times, I just need... These are the ones that I just advised you of. If you can just initial that you understand each one of those. And then this part here is that you understand what this is. Okay, if you can just sign it, date it, you can put the timer, I can't even do it. And then get your mom to witness
it. Mom sitting there like looking at him like, boy, what you got your ass into? What you done did? I'm tired of coming down here to the police station to get you out of jail because you want to act up in the street.
Hair was gone.
Yeah, right. Does it look different when you see him like that without all the afro puffs?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's all fun and giggles right now.
When you see him with the
wild,
the wild, that's what you see.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what stands out.
Mm-hmm. What's the date?
The 30th. 5/30/2019. And it
One day,
is, if you want to,
she'll understand.
9:02-ish, something like that.
Sorry for the background noise.
Oh, there it is. Witness it.
Yeah. The top of right here?
Yeah, right there. All right, if you would just keep that, are you still willing to talk to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Then that's what the last part is that you're consenting to talk to me at this point, which doesn't mean that you can't stop at any time.
Jit need to get a lawyer. Mom Dukes need to hire him a lawyer. I don't think they understand that they need a lawyer right now. I don't think Mom Dukes know what Jit done got himself into. Real talk. That's why they in there giggling. Little
All right.
homie tired.
So, I told you it's been a little weird the last couple days. Okay. So, again with you, before I discuss some stuff with you, and I'll kind of allude to it before I ask you any questions. I went back up and I talked to Anthony and the people up there. A couple things were brought up, and I just need to clarify it with you.
Okay.
Okay? So, with you, I need you to do the same thing as far as your constitutional rights before I ask you any questions to clarify that stuff. So, again, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to
You done
talk
said
to
that
a
shit to
lawyer
him twice.
for advice during
That mean you
or,
in trouble.
before
When
any
the police
questioning.
gotta read your
If
rights
can't
to
afford
you
an
twice.
attorney, one can be appointed.
Your
for
ass
you,
in trouble,
and
little
you
man.
have the right to remain silent at any
Real
time.
talk.
Or you can stop the interview at any time. You understand all that? Okay. That does not mean you're being charged.
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure you understand. I just have to do it the right way. Okay, if you could print your name right there. Don't worry about this, I'll fill that. That's about
Okay.
when the incident occurred. This is just about the homicide with the boys, the times and dates, and location. And then if you could initial that, and that's what I just went over with you. And then below that, if you agree to talk to me, just initial those and then sign it, and we'll date it.
At one point when they gonna say, I need a lawyer, I can't wait to hear that part.
Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, one more second. And this is if you're willing to talk to me.
Oh.
Same kind of deal, it's just, one's juvenile and one's adult, so it's a little different, but. All right, thank you.
Mom just signed them papers, signed her son away.
Cool. All right, several things I want to go over with y'all today. First of all, what I wanted to address with y'all, and I want you to be quite honest with me. Okay. Are you planning on getting FOP out of the country or anywhere else?
No.
Okay. Because something popped up.
Thought my dog was gonna leave the country.
I already know what it is.
Flee the
tell me.
scene.
The Facebook post that I posted.
Oh man.
Yeah. That's when they went camping. I just wanted everybody to think that they're.
Y'all think that's a game. Mom, you think it's a
Okay.
game right
And
now.
this is one of the reasons that I wanted to make sure that I talked to you about this, okay? Because here's the thing. If anybody has the chance of getting things straightened out in their favor, it's him. Okay?
No, I just posted
Because
that so
he
their
is-
friends wouldn't, like, just so they could just leave them alone.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that
That's her baby
that-
boy.
because there was
That's her
Crime
baby
Stopper
boy.
tips coming in. There was all kinds.
What?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That you were going to send him to Cuba, you were going to send him to Texas.
They thinking
you were gonna
it's a
send
game.
him
They
okay,
thinking it's a game.
okay.
No,
So-
Y'all notice
I-
the police
I
ain't
don't
playing
want-
right now.
To make it worse on you,
Oh
okay?
my god.
You're
You
the
think
only
it's funny.
one that's had any kind of type of remorse, any kind of cooperation, okay? And I don't want anything to turn worse than it is on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want something like that to happen to where you would be charged and or Rick, because Rick's name got brought up in that Facebook.
Oh yeah,
I
because
wonder
it says
who
I'm
Rick
with him.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't want
We
something
gonna find
to
out
happen.
who Rick
You know what
is.
I mean?
That was just a joke.
Okay. So you're assuring me that's not going to
Yes,
happen?
I promise.
No,
I promise.
that.
Okay. Because I don't want it to go to that.
No.
Okay. All right. Having that said,
I knew it. I knew it.
having said that, Couple
Y'all
things I need
notice
to
Jit look worried.
okay.
Jit put his head down.
Things have turned.
on a couple of
I don't want to
names.
say turned. Things have started happening in regards to the case.
Jit know what it is right now.
Saying that, it is, I don't even want to say changing. We conducted an interview with Calypso.
The man known as Calypso is 20-year-old Stephen Goldman Jr.
Old head.
Goldman was known for having
Where
a
you
mean
find the
streak
old head
and reacting
from?
with violence toward anyone who crossed him.
Old head always
He typically
trying to recruit
took on the
the little
role
young
of leader.
jitterbugs to do
with
their
his
dirt.
attorney.
I might be talking out of place, but you never know.
And everything
We gonna see
that
who Rick is about.
came out during that interview, it came out like I thought it would. That everything would be pointed in your direction and Flex's. Okay?
Flex is 23-year-old Jimmy
Another
Atkins.
old head.
He was something like Goldman's
named
right-hand man.
Flex.
And while he was
Flex
quiet
out
and
there
calm on the
flexing.
surface, he was no
Yeah.
less deadly.
Flex was flexing.
It did not
that
surprise me.
jitterbug.
Okay?
Wow.
It really did not surprise me. I fully expected that to go just like it did. Okay? And I want to clarify some stuff with you. Okay? In regards to the things that came up during the interview. Okay? That's one thing that I want to address. Then there's another one that I want to address with you and ask you about. That definitely was not mine because that was way longer than my hair. So let me just kind of go back and ask you a few questions. We don't have to go through the whole thing again.
Okay.
But there's a few things that I need to clarify and address, I guess. First of all, I want to ask you first. So, and I'm not putting words into your mouth. I want you to tell me, but I'm just kind of paraphrasing
Okay.
what I remember that you've told me in the past.
Okay.
So, the day of the incident, you, Flex, and Calypso were in what vehicle?
White you?
Okay. All right. So, whose car was that?
Do your homework. Little homie ain't.
Just
Little
tell me.
homie don't want to
Okay,
talk.
so
I already know.
I know. Okay, so one
Do your
of
homework.
our like old friends, his name's Dizzy.
Yeah, it's Dizzy's.
Yeah, he went to jail. He went to jail and
He left Calypso.
he left Calypso the keys, but he was
He left the keys
no, he didn't.
for him.
He not for him.
Jit
He was supposed to
snitching.
take it back to his house.
Ah,
Drive his
okay.
car to
All
his
right.
house.
So, Dizzy wanted him to take it
Take it to his house.
to Dizzy's house.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Emilio, he came from Vegas, and he
Is
already
that the guy that lives right by the police station?
yeah.
Oh.
And then he came back down, and he already got it. It was like already about like 5 days, and then he closed out the car. Emilio came down, and he got a call from Dizzy.
Emilio did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dizzy told Emilio to get the keys from
Little
Calypso.
homie telling
Okay.
right
when that
now.
happened,
He's
Calypso
singing
didn't
like
wanna
a
give him
bird.
the keys.
Okay, so he didn't want it.
He didn't want to
Okay.
give him the keys. And I don't know the whole situation, what happened with that, but I just remember he never got the keys.
No, that's
he
cool.
didn't give them to him.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So, I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
So, you, Calypso, and Flex, and Calypso's driving? Okay. Y'all go over to the location that y'all met up with
Look at old girl face.
Ahmed and Colin.
Starting to get that
Is correct?
serious look.
The victims, Ahmed Latif and Colin Romero, had started to dabble in selling drugs as well. That night, they had planned to meet with Goldman to buy some product as well as a gun.
Kind of run me through just briefly how that section came about you know, when Colin
Shoulda got
and
a
Ahmed
lawyer.
came out to the vehicle?
Should have talked
Tell me
in
how
front
that
of your lawyer.
Um,
Your mom ain't your
so we
lawyer,
parked
bro.
in front. We parked in front
Mom
of his
just
house.
sitting there looking like,
We were just sitting there, and then
the hell's going on?
he didn't tell me it was a lick yet, and I was like,
He was going to lick it.
yeah.
Okay.
He didn't tell me.
And I know what that is, but tell me what that means.
Like Rob,
Okay.
and I didn't know that. So then we were all high. We were high, like high.
We all on what?
She ain't even
Just
know her
Annie's?
son did
Xannies,
drugs.
weed, alcohol,
You over there
cocaine,
popping pills.
all kinds of stuff.
All right.
Smoking weed.
And then when he
Drinking.
came, what I think it was.
Jit looked like he about
Ahmed,
16.
he came out first. He came out first, and then he got in the back seat, and
Ahmed got into the back seat?
yeah.
Okay, which,
No, he actually came up to the window first, to Calypso's window,
okay.
and he shook his hand, and then he was like, just hop in the back, and then
Okay, so which door did he get in?
this side.
The
left.
passenger, or the driver's side?
Driver back, yeah.
Okay.
And he got in, and then we were just chilling, and then out of nowhere, Calypso just points his gun at him, and then,
Calypso does what?
oh no, actually it's because of the what do you need? And that's when Calypso pulled out the gun, and
Okay, what gun did he pull out?
Jit said Calypso
that
pointed
big one,
gun.
what is it called? The AK.
We got him. We fucking got him. We got him, y'all. We got him. Hey, yo, babe. We got him. We got him. We got him, dog. We got him. He fucked. We got him. We got him.
Handgun or whatever.
Okay,
What's it
it's
called?
a,
That one that I'm talking about.
okay. You had previously described it as a
Like
big black,
big, yeah.
did he call it something? I can't remember if you called
Like
it.
like they just call it a chopper. Or
A
something.
chopper,
Yeah.
okay. So, do you know what caliber that one is?
No, I didn't. What did it run to? I don't know what it was. I'm pretty sure if you were just to look it up, you could find it, but
Okay.
I'm not sure what it was running to.
Okay. So, he pulled it out. Where did he have it?
Jit snitching.
On the floor.
On the floor in front of him?
Man.
Okay. All right, so he pulled it out.
That's why you don't do dirt
Just pointed
with
at
a
him.
kid.
He's like,
At Latif.
Yeah.
That's why you don't do
Okay,
no
he's
dirt
like-
with a kid.
just give me everything, and then started passing on him, and I'm just like, well, what do I do? So
Mhm.
so then he's like, take it, run his pocket. So then I took out his pocket, I took out his wallet, and I threw it, I put it in the mid. Like,
Okay, so you took out. He told you to get.
He told me to get out the wallet. Yeah.
Okay,
The-
so
he
to get
told
the
me
wallet.
to find. He said, does he have money? And I was like, I don't know. So I looked in his pocket, and he had a wallet. I put it in the middle, and then I took the weed from him. I put it in the middle, and then I lifted up his shirt, and he had a gun. And then I took out the gun, and Flex took it from me.
Okay, so
Moms
You took-
is stuck.
you took a pistol off of
I
it.
took a pistol off of him.
Moms don't know her little son is gangster. She don't know he a thug. He out here wilding in these streets.
Sorry, I'm taking notes. In the front waist? Okay. And Flex took it from you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jit know he lying, man.
So let me ask
You
you
know
this
he lying.
at this point.
He doing everything impossible to make up a lie right now.
Ahmed
He nervous.
or Colin, either one, did
He's so
either one of
nervous
them
he
pull a gun
snitching. You don't
out
even realize he's
and shoot
snitching on his home.
in the vehicle?
No,
Okay.
no, not at all.
Did Colin have a gun?
No.
Okay.
No, you don't know. You were there. You didn't hear the gun
Okay.
go off.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No.
Then what
was that
happened?
again?
Moms is looking at him
What was
like,
that again?
oh boy,
He
you
took the
was
gun out of his
shit.
waistband.
Oh, and then Flex took it from me, and then Calypso's like, call him.
Jit know he
There's
done,
like-
bro.
Bring out the weed.
Jit
he's like-
know he done.
He's like, he's all, who's inside, and then, because he said that there was like more weed in the house and like more money and stuff. So then Calypso was like, who's in the house and stuff, and then he's like, that's what he said. He was like calling it and like some other people, and then he's all, call someone out to bring out more weed, and then he got on the phone with Colin. He made Ahmed get on the phone.
Whose phone did Colin use?
His own.
His own. Okay.
Yeah. And then Colin.
He called?
No, Ahmed called Colin to come outside and bring
Yeah.
more weed.
Okay, so it was Ahmed's phone?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got mixed up too.
He came out and then he was like, he couldn't really see.
You know
him.
when your
Ahmed,
kid
like,
is
cracked the
lying,
window. He cracked the
when they
window, he
go
was
to
like, "Get on the other
stuttering,
side." Then
back
he
to
got
back,
on the other side.
and trying to make their
And
words
as
right.
soon as he
Mom
opens
is
the door,
sitting there like,
Flex just like pushes his
What?
seat back and like pulls him
I ain't
in the
hear
car.
this part.
And then he's like, close the door. So I close the door for them. And then we like start driving off. You want to keep going?
No, that's okay. There's just points that I want to. So after you left, after y'all drove away, where did y'all go anywhere after that, or
To this gas station.
to a gas
Went
station?
to this
Yeah, I
gas
thought
station.
that's what you said. And you said down by Tramway and
Tramway.
Central area?
Yeah.
Something ain't right.
Somewhere in
Lomas
that
Street.
area.
Okay. All right.
Summer's up there.
All right. So then let's go from there. Where did you go?
And then we started heading, that's when we started heading up towards the Mesa.
On the freeway.
Yeah.
Okay. Did
At some point, Mom Deuce is gonna realize that her son is lying,
all right?
and he is.
I just got to get my head straight on all these
Lying.
different stories.
You could tell how
So
he
y'all are
moving,
going out the
finicky.
freeway toward the Mesa.
He's stepping over
Okay.
here.
Did you
he's
stop
there? He's
anywhere
scratching, cracking his
between that
knuckles.
gas station
He's doing
and
everything
the West
in the
Mesa
world
where
because
you
his
had
mama's
taken us
standing
to the
right
general
there,
area?
and she know.
No,
I don't know
we
if she
went
even
straight
know he's
up there.
lying
Straight
right
up
now.
there?
It's,
She's
after the gas
sitting there
station,
with
we
that
went up
look
there.
on her face like,
And
what the is going on?
okay, and I'm gonna have you
Real
tell me
talk.
again. So you go to the West Mesa to the same rough general area that
Yeah.
you took us to.
Yeah.
All right. Walk me through that again.
Like, what do you mean?
What happens after you get to the West Mesa?
So we get to the Mesa, then we pull off right off of the road, off onto some dirt road, and then we go down for a little bit. And then he stops the car and he's like,
Jit getting
out.
cold.
and he's like, get out, and then
He want a hug
He's
from
like,
mama.
you know,
He need that
and
comfort
then he's
right
like,
now.
he's like, take off your boxes.
You need that
and then
comfort.
They start taking
You
off
need
their
mama
boxes
love.
and stuff. And then,
So
Mama
I'm sorry,
ain't
let me stop
holding
you there. So they'd already been stripped down of their shirts and their pants and stuff at that point?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
No, not really. Just like maybe their shirt and maybe their shirt and like their like shoes and stuff. But we left the pants on. And when they got out, he was like, take off your boxers and stuff.
Okay. All right. And then what?
Then that's when he got out the car. He got out the car,
Who is he?
Calypso.
Okay.
He got out the car and then he shot one of them in the leg.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Glad you said that. Did anybody shoot anybody as you were driving to the West Mesa while y'all were still in the car traveling?
Nope, because because Calypso, he was getting mad. He was like getting mad, and he reached back while he was driving, and he's like, I'll shoot you in the leg right now. And I looked at him, it's like right next to me, and so I'm like, don't do that. And then he's looking at me dead in my eyes, like he wants to do it. And then I start pushing the gun away, and then he's like, oh, he keeps saying it, and then I'm like, this is not our car, we can't, and then he's like, and then he starts driving again, but no one got shot all the way there.
So nobody got
That
shot
mean
in
that
the
he
vehicle
was
as you
involved
were
with that
traveling?
shit.
No.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so you get to the West Mesa, Calypso gets out.
Jit said,
and
nope.
I'm sorry, you
Then
said,
I hear
Nope.
the shot, and
I'm
then
gonna
I
tell
like
you.
look and I see
Nope.
that it's from his leg.
which one?
I think it was Ahmed first.
Ahmed?
Yeah, and then I look up and then he just calls Flex, and then Flex, and then Flex gets out. He takes.
Calypso was the only one out with him at that point.
Yeah, and
Then he calls Flex.
yeah,
Okay.
and then Flex he looks back and he's like, give me your gun, and I was like, why? And he was just give me your gun, and I was like, okay. So then I gave him mine. He still has theirs. He still has the gun that he took from me that I took from them.
Okay.
He has that one, but he takes mine.
Uh-huh.
And then he goes out there, and then I just hear the shots. I put my
Jit
head
know
down.
he lying,
And then
bro.
I look up, and then he's like,
Mom just
get the
sitting
fuck
there
out of
like,
the car.
what
And he's like, how
in
do
the
we
hell
put him in the
going
truck? And
on?
I was like,
You say he.
Real
Who's,
talk.
Who's saying
Calypso.
that? Calypso's telling
yeah,
you.
and I was like, he's like, I'm like, still like, I'm still processing it through my head, and he's like, help me, and I like snapped back into reality, and he's like, I was like, oh crap, and I was like, what do I do? And then at that point, I feel like, damn, what if I don't help him? What could happen to me? So then I help him. I put him in the trunk with him. And
Okay, I'm again gonna ask you, did you shoot at all?
No, I didn't.
I just gotta ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
didn't.
you never pulled the trigger on either one of the boys?
Latif and Romero were severely beaten, and several of the shots fired into their bodies were for the purpose of torturing them before they died. Latif was shot 19
All right.
times,
What I'm
and
trying to
Romero
figure
was
out,
shot
what did
9
you do?
and even wanted
What
to
did
keep
he
pictures
do?
of the bodies.
Why is he there?
All right. And who threw Ahmed's phone out? Calypso did?
Yeah, he tossed
Mom
it
just like, oh, you got
out.
a gun?
He tossed it out like before.
Oh, really?
Before we even got
Where'd
to
you
the
get a
mesa.
gun?
I think he threw it out, and then that's when we got over there, and he was like, logged in on your Snap. He's like, hit up your plug. Whoever plugs you in, hit him up. And then he was like, no. And then he gave him the phone, and then he's like, do it. And then he did it. He logged in. And he texted. I don't know. He was texting whatever like his plug was. Like his like.
Right.
He
You know
lying.
what a plug is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lying.
He wasn't answering.
I'm old, but I know what.
And he wasn't answering, so then he was just getting more mad, Calypso. So then he was like, fuck it. So then he I'm pretty sure he left him logged in. And when we went out there, then that's what happened. That was before, yeah.
All right. So
That was the incident for it when he was saying that I'll hit you,
19
that I'll shoot you.
times.
Because he was like, no, I'm not.
that's what started that?
Yeah,
Shit.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Up the road. Do y'all homework. One caught
Let me ask
19,
you this.
the other one caught 9. Jit going
Did you
up the road.
get onto, excuse me, did you get on Calypso's Snapchat and have conversation with Ahmed about the weed purchase or buying a gun or selling a gun?
Wait, what? Say again?
Did you use Calypso's Snapchat
His
account,
Snap?
his Snap,
Okay.
to have a conversation, message back and forth with Ahmed about the weed buy or a gun?
Was
Before-
it you messaging?
Me messaging?
Ahmed.
Before that all happened?
Mom, you can't save him.
That day, the day before?
Sorry, Mom.
So I hit him up. Remember
It's a
when
done
like,
deal for your
it was
son.
like 2 days before. Remember
Real
when
talk.
I told you about
It's
my
a
wisdom
done
teeth,
deal
and then
for
he's
your
like, "Do you want me
son.
to buy a Zanny?" That's
Who,
what
who said?
Calypso when he said it. He said, "Remember
You
when
get
I,
the
remember
Zannies.
when I told you about
Yeah.
the Zannies? Yeah, like that was like a day before. That I
Really? You record the murder and put it on Snapchat? Really? And then you wonder why y'all asses is going to jail? Really? Seriously? For real? Really? That's all I can say. Really? Really?
I sent him off his snap. I was like, can I get 2 bars or whatever? And he's like, bet. That's when I ever first met him. So when I ever met him, we pulled up to these apartments. It was dark.
Who?
Ahmed. We pulled up to him to buy Xannies. And Calypso gave me the money. And that
And he
was the
talked
first
like
time I
that
ever
in
met
front of
him.
his mom.
And Calypso was like, what's up, little bro? And I was like, who's that? And he's like, this is my little nigga. He's the plug for Xans. So I was like, all right, bet. What's up, dude? And then I was like, I'm Fafa or whatever. And then he gave me the 2 bars, and I gave him the 20 or like $15 or something.
Okay, so the day of the incident,
Yeah.
You still going to jail,
did you have conversation or messages with Ahmed about the weed or gun?
Nope.
Were you going to sell him a gun?
No.
Ahmed.
No.
Who was going to sell Ahmed the gun?
I was selling the gun? I thought it was... No, he wasn't picking
So
it.
you don't know anything
No.
about a gun being sold
No.
or
Little jits the
just the
rat.
weed?
Yeah, I weed.
Okay.
Man,
Yeah,
don't do the
I didn't hear
crime.
about that.
You can't
Okay, I just
do
wanted to
the
clarify
crime.
something.
Okay.
Okay.
That's real.
Let's see.
And your mom in here.
All right, let's fast forward back to the Mesa. When
Yeah.
Ahmed,
They gonna
I'm
look
sorry,
online
when
and everybody
Calypso
gonna know
and Flex,
that little young man
shot
is a rat.
Colin and Ahmed,
He's a rat. I
who
don't
was it
care
that
how
told
young
you to
he
get out?
is. He's a rat.
Calypso.
Calypso told you to get out. Okay. So when you get out, you help who pick up the boys?
I hope Calypso carried one. Flex just picks up one.
Hey, okay,
Flex just picks up one by
one by himself?
Yeah.
Oh, he's pretty good size. So, do you know which one that you helped put in?
Ahmed.
You'll be
Okay,
in jail
sure.
already,
Okay.
buddy.
So, to your best knowledge, were they dead
But
at
you're
that point?
corroborating.
Or were
So
they
that's
alive?
why you ain't in jail,
They
little
were
homie.
making noises, but I couldn't really say, but I'm pretty sure he I feel like he was, but not for not that long. Like
Okay.
no, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I feel like no.
Okay. So from there, once you put the kids back in the trunk, you go where?
Ooh, we start driving, then he starts flipping out, what do I do, And then he's like, who will help me, And then he's like, where's your uncle? And I was like, he's probably sleeping or whatever, because it was like 6, it was like 8, actually, no, it was pretty early in there. He was like, so where's your uncle? And I was like, I don't know, text him, and then he starts texting or whatever, I didn't know what he was texting,
Wow.
then he calls him up.
So he calls.
Yeah.
He
going
calls
to
me.
jail.
He's texting my uncle. They had
Okay.
their own relationship.
I know
Our
he was
own
going to
relationship.
jail.
I'm just clarifying some stuff.
He talked
Okay.
Yeah, and then he calls him up.
so
Calls him
much.
up like, I need your help. He's
Stranger
like,
stories,
he's like
man.
giving me
Good
words. He's
contact,
like-
brother.
he's like,
Shout
I
out
got
to
2.
Stranger Stories,
And,
man.
and my uncle's like,
And another
what do you
thing,
mean? He's
brother.
like, oh no, actually, he calls his
Kids,
dad
man,
first.
find something
Calypso
else to
calls
do.
his dad first.
Out
And he
here
was
robbing and
he's like,
stealing,
I need help.
getting high,
I fucked up.
doing all that.
And his dad was like,
homeless. You're going to
I don't
end up in
know.
jail.
I don't know what to do with you, dude. You're fucking up too much. And then he starts yelling with his dad on the phone.
Police, and
And
he
that's
was
when he hangs up.
telling
What did he tell his
everything
dad?
to the police.
I need
still
help.
went to
He's like, I need help. He said, I need help. I
Twice.
fucked up, Dad.
React one
And then
time.
and then I wasn't really paying. I don't really remember. But then they were just yelling at each other on the phone.
Right, but
And then he hung up on him.
to y'all
Who?
new
Who? Hung up?
beat.
Calypso hung up on his dad. Okay.
And then that's when he was like, what is your uncle doing? And I was like, I don't know. He's probably sleeping or something. And he calls him up. And he's like, hey, what are you doing? And he was just like, just driving around. He's like, meet me ASAP. I got 2. And my uncle's like, what? He's like, I'm not saying it on the phone. Just meet me. I got two in my trunk. And then he's like, my uncle's like, what? And then he's like, can you just meet me? And he started yelling. And he's like, my uncle's like, yeah, we're out. And then they met up at this, off the freeway right there.
Did he tell your uncle that you were with him?
Proving that the adults had no more sense of right and wrong than the teens involved, Almontero's uncle, Anthony Aragon, and Stefan Goldman Sr. helped to cover up the crime. Aragon helped Atkins hide the bodies, and Goldman Sr. took the car and burned it to try to hide any traces of the crime. Both men would later face criminal charges.
I think, no, he didn't tell him. He when we pulled up, he
saw it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
I'm pretty sure he figured you were.
Yeah. He probably knew I was with him.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we pulled up to this, there's this Motel 6 right there by that Buffalo Wild Wing on the freeway. And we pull up to the back, and then my uncle's sitting in his car, in his rental car. And Calypso, he starts talking. He starts talking to him, and that's when I was like, you guys need to watch this car driving around like this. And then he's like, shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You never even done this before. I was like, yeah, but if I was, I would be smarter than this. And then he starts screaming. He's like, you're just a little fucking kid. You don't know anything about this shit.
Who started yelling?
So he starts yelling at me, and then he's like, you don't know anything about this shit. And then my uncle's like, just be quiet, Papa. And I was like, all right. So I'm just thinking in my head, like, what the fuck? Like, I'm still going through this shit in my head. And he gets out the car, starts smoking a cigarette with my uncle. They're talking outside of the car. I don't know.
So you don't know what they're saying?
Nope. Them 3 out the car. And then they get back in the car. And then he's like, Flex get in the car with him. Flex gets in the car with him.
So Flex gets in the car with
my uncle, yeah.
Okay. In his rental car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then he's like, and then I stayed in the back. I stayed in the back while he's in the front. Even though Flex got out, I stayed in the back.
Okay.
And then he's like, I was like, where are they going? And then they're like, they're about to go to the Home Depot. They're about to go to Home Depot and get a shovel or something. I was like, what are you guys about to do? He's like, don't worry about it. And then we pull up to Calypso's house. We pull up like down the road from his house, Calypso's house, and then he's like, start cleaning out the car, Papa. And I was like, what do you want me to clean? And he's like, just take out like all their clothes, just put it in a bag. And I was like, all right. So I put it in a bag, and then he takes it from me, he gives it to Flex, and then he gives it to.
So did you all go back to Calypso's house at that point?
Yeah, but down the road, and we parked right behind each other.
Okay.
We're just sitting there in the car, and he's like, they're just talking. They're like, Dad, this is where I hear it. They're just like parking. They park next to each other after I cleaned out the back seat or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, he puts the guns in the trunk. And
of which car?
My uncle's rental.
Okay.
He puts them in the trunk, and then me and Calypso get into his car. Into
my
uncle's. And my uncle gets into the Buick.
To the Buick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Flex and him, they drive off, and then
do you know when Anthony went to the store to get the cleanup stuff?
No, they haven't did it.
They haven't done it?
No, they haven't done it. Right. And then
I had to clarify that.
Yeah, I should have said that before. And then they followed us back to the house, and then that's when that happened. And then we switched cars, and they drove off, and I was like, so where are they going, to the store? And they're like, he's like, yup. And then he's like, back out. And then he's like, back out to the Mesa.
So Anthony and Flex is in the white Buick.
White Buick with them.
And they take off, and the two bodies are in the trunk. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, and then they leave. They leave for like a good 3-4 hours. Mm-hmm. Good 3-4 hours. And Calypso, like, he goes out. I take a nap. I go to sleep. I need sleep.
And
that's what I'm thinking.
Where are you at that
his
point?
House.
At Calypso's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I was staying at the time.
Was his dad around at that point?
Yeah.
Was he telling his dad anything?
Him and his dad went into his dad's room, started talking, and they came out, and he called me. His dad called me in there. He's like, when stuff like this happens, the situation that you're in now, you're not gonna be able to get out. And I was like, I was like, all right, like I was like, okay.
Okay, explain that to me. You said
Like
the dad, Calypso's dad tells you what?
he says like, you guys know what you guys did. Like you guys know what you did. You guys it's not good. This is gonna be everywhere. And then I'm still looking at him, and he's like, are you okay? This is gonna hit you. And then he's like, this situation that you got yourself in, you're not gonna tell nobody. You're gonna stay with Calypso. And I was like, okay.
So, okay.
I just kept saying okay.
Let me stop you. So, Calypso's dad tells you. So obviously.
Like saying like you're not gonna go see no one. Like you're gonna like stay low key now.
Okay, but what I'm saying is he obviously knew exactly what had taken place.
Yeah, because Calypso told him.
So Calypso told his dad what had happened.
Yeah.
And his dad, if I understood you to say it, that his dad told you to keep quiet?
Yeah, like keep quiet, like don't say nothing about this thing.
Okay.
And then
I just got to make sure I'm understanding.
Yeah, no.
Because I'm getting stories from.
I was like, all right, and then he's like, go get those guns from the truck, and he gives me a bag. I go.
Calypso
yeah.
tells you to go get them? Okay.
So I go get them. And I'm just like practically running around.
And how many guns?
So there was his big one, and then mine, and then
the one
they had.
The one that Flex had.
Yeah.
After you took it off of.
Yeah.
Amanda.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
So in total,
three.
like 3. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I get them for him.
And this is at his dad's house.
His
Okay.
house. And I get him for him. I take him inside. I take him to his dad's room, and then his dad, he has all these cleaning tools and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And not cleaning tools, probably not cleaning tools. He has like a case,
Like
a case that you
tool-
can put it in,
Oh.
like
Okay.
a tool bag, like for a gun.
Okay.
And he just, but like for like kind of a lot of guns in there.
Okay.
He puts them in there, and he starts wiping them down, and he's like, what are you about to do with these, Dad? And he's like, I don't know. I just need to take them off of you. I'm taking them from you, and then Calypso takes he takes a gun that he had in the past, because he has multiple guns.
Okay.
He has multiple guns.
So
He
his
puts
dad takes
the
3 guns.
The 3 guns, and Calypso takes a different gun that he had in the past, that he had like at his house. He got a different one and put that big one back.
Into that.
Yeah, and then
into the case.
And he's like, just save it for me, Dad. Just save it for me. And then he's like, just don't do nothing with it. And he's like, just shut up, Steven. Just be quiet.
So his dad takes
He's mad,
the
yeah.
3 guns that
Yeah.
were used to shoot the boys.
Well, the 2, and that's just one of theirs. The gun that I took from them, they didn't use it.
Okay.
Just 2 guns.
Okay, but what I'm saying is he took the 3 guns
yeah.
that y'all had
Oh yeah.
when it all happened.
Yeah. He took the 3.
Goldman's dad took those guns to get rid of them.
Yeah, I don't know to get rid of them, but like save them for him and whatever.
So he had them.
Yeah, he had them.
Okay. After he knew that.
He knew the situation, so he helped the situation to put them away from him.
And that's, you're saying that because Calypso told his dad what had happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
He told him.
All right. I just got to make sure I understand everything.
Yeah.
It's going to be horrible having to write all this up. That's why I have to make sure I'm understanding everything.
Yeah.
Do you get to go back and listen to it?
Yes, and that's why we record it, so I can go back and keep in mind, you're not the only person I'm talking to.
Yeah.
So I have to go back and write on all of the people that we talk to. Okay, so that happens. Then what?
Then that's when I shower. I just get into basketball shorts and stuff. We smoke a blunt, and then that's when I take a nap. And I wake up to Calypso gone, and I was like, I asked his sister, I think one of his little sisters, I was like, where'd he go? Yeah, he's like, he left with his girlfriend. I was like, oh, alright, man, I'm gonna go back to sleep. So I went back to sleep, and I woke up, he was back. he was back, and then he was like, it wasn't even like hours. It wasn't even like a couple hours. I think like around like 11 o'clock. That's when he was up that they were missing or whatever. And then he was like, he woke me up from my sleep like, get up, get up, get up. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And he's like, we gotta go. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, let's go, we gotta go. And I was like, okay, so I'm waking up. I'm putting my sweats on. And I'm barely getting up. He's like, I'm like, what's happening, bro? And he shows me the phone, and it has both of their faces on it, on the crime watch or whatever. And I was like, what is it saying or whatever? And he's just like, that they're missing and that the last person they were with was me, and I need to leave. So I was like, all right.
Calypso.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, dude, where are we going? He was just like, he's like, well, we need to find Flex. And we picked up Flex from, I don't know where he was. Yeah, I think he was at one of his homies' house or something. We picked him up. He's like, we gotta go. How much money you got on him? He's like, at least 200. I had like 500. He had like 800 or some shit. Calypso. And then he's like, all right, bet. We're gonna take a trip. To.
Let me ask you a quick question. And I asked you once before, and I think I remember what you said. So when y'all had the kid, Ahmed and Colin, how much money did y'all take off of?
Like $80. Like $80.
You are total.
What do you mean? Like how much I got?
No.
I didn't even get none.
Total.
Total. What do you mean? Total out of all the money? It was like 80 in his wallet, and then no, actually I think he had like 100.
He had some money.
Yeah.
And y'all took that money?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I didn't get none of it.
Okay. That's what I remember you telling me was that they took it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, let's go forward a little bit. When did your uncle end up getting his vehicle back? And
not for like 3 days.
Okay.
Not for like 3 days.
So how did that happen?
We left like we were just high, dude. We were still taking bars. We went up to the freaking crest. We went up to the crest and just hotboxed the car and just slept in the car for like at least like 2 days maybe.
Okay, but
in the rental.
But when Anthony got his car back, where was that?
In front of Calypso's house.
At Calypso's house.
Yep.
Okay. So how did that transaction, as far as?
He actually came up to the door while we were sleeping. Because we ended up coming back to the house. We just ended up staying at the house again, and then we just hear boom, 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 and he thought it was the cops. I wasn't even awake, and he was awake, and then his sister answers the door. She's like, hello, who are you? And he's like, my nephew here from Young. He's like, I need my fucking car now. And Jada was like, I don't even know you. You can't be coming over here like that. And he's like, I need to talk to your brother and Fafa now. And then she's like, okay. So then she woke up me, and she's like, your uncle's outside, and he can't be banging on my door like that. I was just like, what? I was like, what? I get up, I go out there and talk to him, and he's like, he was just mad. He's like, where you guys been? It's been like 3 days, and then he's like, I've been looking for y'all. No, it's actually been like 2 days or a day.
That's fine.
Yeah, and then
I'm not holding you to that.
Oh yeah, and then he's like, I need my car back, and I need all that. I need to clean it out because that's a rental, and I can't get charged for it or something. And I was like, all right. So I'm out there cleaning. Calypso's sleeping. I have to do it by myself. So I started cleaning out the rental.
Okay, so who gave your uncle his keys?
I did.
Okay.
I ran inside and got the keys.
Okay, where were they?
On the coffee table.
On the coffee table. All right. And then...
And he gave me the keys to the Buick.
Your uncle gave...
Me the keys to the Buick.
Okay, then what did you do with the keys?
I put them under Calypso's pillow. Oh no, I put them on the coffee table. Yeah, I put them on the coffee table, and I was like, hey bro, keys are right here.
Okay.
Keys are right here. Don't forget.
All right.
Yeah,
Who told you? Who'd you tell?
I told him that.
You told who?
That.
Calypso.
Yeah, I woke him up.
Okay.
Like, the keys are right here, bro. Like, make sure they stay right here.
Okay.
Because he has a little brother, like he might get him or something.
Yeah.
So then And they're just right there. And then, we sleep till like freaking like 6 in the afternoon. And my uncle leaves. He left.
Okay.
He left with he took his car.
Let me ask you this, and I need you to be honest with me.
Okay.
And you may or may not have been there when this was said.
Yeah.
Did your uncle tell you, Calypso, or Flex that you're aware of? Did he tell them that they needed to get rid of that vehicle?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said that he tried to clean it out or something. He tried to clean it out or something. He's like,
Yeah.
I can't clean it. He's like, I can't clean it, so you guys need to get rid of that car.
Did he tell them how they needed to get rid of it?
No, he was just like, you guys need to get rid of it.
Do you remember? You don't remember him saying anything specific?
No, he didn't say nothing specific. He's just like, get rid of it. Like,
Because he told me he did.
he did.
Yeah.
But
He told him. He told me that he told them what they needed to do with the vehicle. And that
No,
you may or may not have heard it, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking.
no,
I didn't know
I'm
if
pretty
you
sure
heard
he
it.
just. I'm pretty sure he just said that. Just get rid of
But he
it.
might have just said that in front of you.
Yeah, and then
And so,
yeah, because that too.
you being there at Calypso's house, what happened with the vehicle, the Buick,
after he dropped it off,
after he dropped it off?
he parked it like 4 houses down.
Okay, then what?
We wake up around like 6 o'clock. We walk out to it, and we get in it, and then he's like, what do we do? And I was like, what do you mean? What do we do? He's like, let's go do something. I was like, I'm not trying to go out. He's trying to go out and party. I'm like, I'm not trying to go out. He's like, I was like,
But what happened to the vehicle?
what happened to the vehicle? We go. Oh yeah, no, it's coming.
Okay.
So it's coming. So we go get some food in it. We go get some food. We're driving around. Then we go to Dion's. We meet up with Emilio at Dion's. We eating a pizza. We're eating pizza. Me, Calypso, Emilio, and his girlfriend, I think. Yeah. We're just at Dion's. We're just chilling. And Calypso gets picked up. Oh yeah. Then his sister comes. His sister meets him there. That's what we're doing. We're at Dion's. He meets up with his sister there.
Which
This
sister?
Jada.
Jada. Okay.
Jada. This is when he's leaving to where is it again? Nebraska.
Portland.
Portland, yeah. And he goes that's the day we were at Dion's. Jada pulled up. She's all crying or whatever. She's like, I don't know when I'm gonna see you again, but I love you and stuff. And I was like, all right. And then we eat a pizza, and then he gets in the car and he leaves. That's when he leaves to Portland. That's when he goes. He goes, and then we're just sitting there. Me and Emilio just talking.
And he leaves.
He leaves the keys with me.
He leaves what keys?
The Buick.
The Buick.
Yeah.
So
But
the
little
Buick
do I
was
know-
still there?
Yeah, the Buick's
Okay.
at Dion's.
Okay.
And then, the Buick's at these apartments. And that's when we got picked up from Emilio. The Buick's parked somewhere, and Emilio picked us up, and then we went to Dion. Yeah. Okay. And then we're just chilling, talking, smoking or whatever. And then he's like, I get a call from Calypso, and he's like,
You did.
yeah, from his sister's phone, and then not my phone, because I didn't have a phone at the time. He called Emilio or something off of his sister's phone. And he's like, tell Fava that the keys are in the backseat. I left them with him. I just talked to my dad. You need to give him the keys now.
Okay. So let me make sure I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You finish up with the
Finn?
eating at Dion's.
Yeah.
Okay. And
We're still at Dion's.
you're still at Dion's.
Yeah, no, we're still at Dion's.
Okay, but Calypso and his sister had already left.
Yep.
He tells you that he left the keys,
Left the keys
in the
car.
in the back of the car.
Yeah, not in the Buick, in Emilio's car.
Oh, in Emilio's car.
Yeah, Emilio's car.
And that you need to give the
him
keys to
dad.
who?
His dad.
To his dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he sent me the number of his dad.
Okay.
And then I called him. I was like, I'm at the Dion's, whatever. He's like, okay, I'll call you when I'm there. And then he calls me and he's like, walk to the end of the street by these apartments, and I'm right there. You'll see me. I'm like, all right. Walk. He's all, come by yourself. And I was like, all right. I walk up. And he's like, how you doing? How are you holding through this? And I was like, this is just bullshit, dude. like I still can't get it through my head. Like it just keeps coming in my head, and then it's like you'll be okay. I was like, I just started crying, and he's like, you can't be in this situation with these people like this, cause you know how my son is, and he likes to rob people, and you know how it is, and if you want to be in this type of life, then you have to live like this and live like that's what you got to go through.
It is clear from the conversation that Al Montero is expected to be involved with more murders in the future. It is treated as something that is inevitable, and he just needs to get used to it. His mother, rather than being horrified, is almost bored by the situation.
Shit like that, and I was just like, that shit's like sad, like that shit sucks. And then he's like, let me see those keys, and then he takes my phone. He takes his phone from me. He's like, unlock it, and I unlock it, and he deletes his number, deletes his number off of it, and I give him the keys, and I start walking. I walk back to the Dion's, and he drives off.
Okay, so he takes the Buick at that point.
Yep.
Okay.
It's in his custody.
All right. Okay, that kind of clears something up for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Calypso goes to Portland.
Yep.
Okay, and then we know what is taking place over
Yeah.
there. All right, so I think I got everything from you. Now I just got a question for you. I need you to be honest with me. Okay?
Can I go use the restroom?
Give me just a minute, because I gotta go too.
Okay.
Let's go back just a little bit.
True.
When Anthony had the Buick, were you with Anthony and Samantha and
Priscilla.
what is it?
Priscilla.
Was it Priscilla or was it transgender chick?
I don't know her.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
Do you know who I'm talking about, though? Okay. Were you with him in the Buick when he takes the vehicle up to Priscilla in Bernalillo? Okay, so you were. Okay. I just needed the truth on that. Okay. All right. So, was he going to try to clean it up there at Priscilla's or something?
I thought he was gonna leave it there,
Okay.
and Priscilla was supposed to take us back to his apartment.
Okay.
Is that when we had the rental?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I understood everything.
But I don't know. He ended up taking off, and I stayed eating because Priscilla had made dinner.
Right.
He took off with John and Priscilla in the red car that they picked up off on. And they were gone for hours.
Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure because obviously I talked to Anthony.
Yeah.
And I just want everything out and make sure that nothing's being left out. He's been extremely cooperative, like you. So, and we had a good long talk this last time when I went up. So.
I finally got to talk to him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, my phone was blocked or something. I don't know.
So,
It's
but,
court today.
oh, that is right. Today is today. Supposedly,
Yep.
Yeah,
I already know.
I was gonna ask you.
Sorry, he's there. Yes.
he is up there?
He's already. How do you
Yep.
know?
I seen it on Snap.
You have him on Snapchat.
No, it's Jada.
She's over there too.
So he went up
they're all
for,
So what
he
are
went
they
up for
gonna
the
do?
hearing?
They're all together.
What are they
Yeah,
gonna
they're all
do?
together. I already seen it.
Well, my guess is he's going up to try to intimidate
Well,
Anthony.
my brother? That's funny.
Well, that's what he said
That's
too.
funny.
That's what
Try
he
to do
said
that
too.
to my brother? That is some funny shit.
And I gotta say, they're watching.
Who? Calypso's family?
No,
Police
they're
watching him.
and prosecution.
His dad.
Oh.
I was actually gonna go up there and surprise him.
His dad.
Yeah.
Yep. I know. I seen it. All him, his brother. I mean him, his.
Well, because that's where
Her.
they're from, right? You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'd already knew about it.
Yeah.
So
How did you find out?
Oh, I got ways.
That's weird, because that's what my brother told me. He's like, Carter came to see me, and he said that Calypso's dad is coming to my sentencing, and that not to be intimidated or let him scare me. We just started laughing.
Yeah.
Just bust up.
The day after
After I told you,
she's all posting palm trees. She had
everything in Vegas.
like when you slide over, you can like it shows you like Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah.
It'll tell you where you're at, and then she's all posting everywhere.
They're funny.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
funny because they're
I was
trying to do
like,
that to my
wow.
brother. My brother's funny.
I was like, wow, they're really going. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to the court.
My mom's over there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're watching for him. So.
Yeah.
He's gonna go.
Oh,
If
that's
he
fine.
said he's gonna go, he's gonna go. But what is? I know my brother's like, what is he gonna do? Shoot me in the courtroom?
Yeah. No, he's gonna mad dog.
And then
Is what he's gonna do.
that's funny.
Yeah.
My brother's gonna laugh at him. I swear to God, that's what he's gonna. I already know my brother. He's gonna laugh at him.
So, the last thing I got for you. Be honest with me.
Oh.
Oh, I already seen it.
Huh?
I already seen it.
What is it?
I already seen it.
Tell me what it is. Be honest with me.
The YouTube video from me running in
I told you.
From what?
from running in Walgreens in Vegas.
Who took the video?
Let me see. Who took what?
Who took
Look
the
at
video?
it. See what it is.
Let me see.
Who took the video?
See what it is.
I don't know.
See what it
Let me
is.
see.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know who took. That's security cameras.
Oh.
Yeah, that's security cameras.
Is it the video?
But the good thing about that, I'm good on that because I never hopped the counter. So I don't.
Who hopped the counter?
Calypso and that dude right there.
Who's that dude?
One of his homies.
What's his name?
Is it the video?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I found that
Yeah.
on YouTube.
yeah.
Okay.
I
So
didn't hop it though.
there was five of them up there.
5 cameras,
No, 5 drugstores.
5 drugstores that got hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many were you with them?
I was there for 3,
3 of them?
and they had me stand like while they hopped over. They had me stand like in the front and watch.
Watch.
Like, it was coming.
Okay. So what were they taking during those?
Lean,
Huh?
lean, promethazine, lean.
What is that?
Like
Cough syrup.
Cough syrup.
Oh, it's the
Lean.
to make the drink.
Promethazine.
Yeah, to make the drink with
Yeah.
Sprite. Yeah,
Yeah. So is that all they were taking from there?
yeah.
They weren't taking Xannies
No.
or anything else. Just the.
The lean. That's what they were wanting.
Okay. So
I told you.
they took
I
that.
know. I already know. I told him because I'm like, dude, what else are you getting yourself into?
I haven't been
So-
nothing, and that's what you said, huh?
I said, I bet you it's about that YouTube video.
Tell me about other ones like that in another city.
In another city?
Uh-huh.
Another city. Albuquerque,
You ever been to Phoenix with them?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was the first one, and I was sleeping. They stopped in. I thought it was.
Well, around Phoenix.
Yeah. I was gonna.
It may not have been actual.
Yeah, I was gonna try to
Phoenix,
mark
but
the right spot, but yeah, they went up in there, and I was asleep.
Is that what they were taking? Those.
I was asleep in the car, and I woke up to him running out. I woke up to him running out of the store
Of which?
of Walgreens.
Of a Walgreens?
Yeah.
Okay. And,
Or a
Is that-
Walgreens or a CVS.
okay.
One of them.
So, is that what they were taking there too?
Huh?
What did they take in the Phoenix area?
Lead.
Same
Same
thing.
thing.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was saying he knew somebody out there.
Mhm.
He knew somebody out there in Vegas or in California that pays like cause you know how in the stores like it's cheap, but in the street you can
Right.
you can
It's
throw that
'cause
off for like
it's
800.
illegal.
Yeah, you can throw it off for like 800. You know, like out here it's like 300 or something. If you take it out there, they're selling it for like at least like 800, 900
Okay.
around a pipe.
So,
Damn.
y'all hit 3 places in Vegas that you were with.
That I was with him. Yeah.
Okay.
He probably hit like at least.
I know of 5.
Yeah, he hit.
I
He
know
hit a
of
lot.
at least 5.
He hit a lot out there.
And they got security video on all of them.
All
Yeah.
of them? Is he in them?
Some of them.
But not one of them do you see me holding a pipe.
Yeah.
I'm not holding none of them. I'm on the other, I don't even have the counter.
Here's the bad news about all of that.
Well, it's coming up.
It may.
See?
But here's the worst part. It's federal.
Yep.
Pharmacies are federal. DEA. Federal charges. Okay? And I know that
You think I could still get in trouble just for being with them?
you could.
Bad news is fucking
But, again, with you being honest with me,
Yeah.
I think that'll help you.
Help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be straight up
You know what I
honest
was
with
looking
that, 'cause
for
that was
when I
just straight.
found that?
What?
Because my brother said that they had video.
Of him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was looking it up on
Oh,
YouTube.
they do.
Yeah?
It's horrible.
No,
It
but on
is.
YouTube.
Oh, I don't know about
looking for it
that.
on-
Somebody probably leaked it out.
I was looking
But-
for it on YouTube, and I came
And that's what
across
you
that
found?
shit.
Yeah. It was casino security
Oh,
on your brother and the rest of them.
when we were talking the other day, he's like, I regret it so much. I'm like, dude, I told your ass not to go. He tried to take me with, he wanted me to go. I said, hell no.
I got to give him props though. He's been honest with me. He's
Oh,
been
my-
straight up with me. I'll give him props.
He's probably a nervous wreck right now.
Do you remember when this happened? The Walgreens and CVS stuff?
Do I remember?
Do you remember when it was?
It was a while back.
It was
I
in
know
the
that.
summer.
Yep.
Last
summer.
July?
Huh?
July.
Around there.
After 4th of July?
It was in July.
It was after 4th of
Yeah.
July. Because you were
They're
with me for
dating.
4th of
Yeah,
July.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
dating time stamped.
Oh.
So, was Phoenix before or after that?
Before.
That was before.
Hit Arizona before Vegas. Yep.
Okay. Bro, roll it in. Roll it in. It
Yeah.
catches up with you.
I know. I
And
don't know. I
eventually-
told him, and I had
You
bitch
sure don't want to
behind
spend
him.
the rest of your life in federal prison.
Shit.
You know what I mean? With all this other shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clean it up, bro. Don't,
I'm telling you,
Don't be that.
That's
don't
why
be
I put
guy.
that little thing so everybody would leave him alone, and they're still. I told him, don't get back on social media when he got back from when they brought him when he was sick,
I kid you not.
and he ran away. That's the first
People
thing he
started
did.
blowing up my phone. I started getting,
Did you get the screenshot? They didn't screenshot it.
which time?
No, of the.
Which time?
Oh.
Uh,
I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I did it.
I got, people were
People could
blowing,
just talk shit because I know that's what they do because they think they're investigators themselves.
they blew my phone up. People, I don't even know who the hell they were. There was, I kid you not, I'm not,
And my shit's public. That's.
I did,
My shit's
I am,
public.
and I'm telling you the
I'm not,
truth.
there's nothing to hide. I'm not trying
I
to hide
got
nothing.
multiple Crime Stopper tips.
It's not. I'm not trying to hide nothing.
Okay, so
That's
I
why
just
my
want to make
shit's
sure, because
public.
I don't want you to get in trouble. You know what I mean? If,
I know
if
that's
you were
why
to
I
get in,
worded it the way I did.
and
I knew
and
that
I don't
was-
want you to get in any worse trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess I could
So-
stop with the pranks.
I just don't want you to do something like that.
No, I wouldn't
You don't
do
need
that.
it.
I
You don't
wouldn't
need
do
that.
that.
Yeah,
I would
no.
not do that.
And you're better off standing up.
Believe me, he tried to tell me that he wanted to leave, and I said, "You're not leaving.
Yeah,
You're not leaving.
bro, it's not worth it.
You're
You'll
not.
be.
They'll catch you,
Look at,
dude.
look
I
at me.
know.
You will be better off standing up,
Find it.
saying
What the hell
what you
happened?
told me,
Yeah.
being honest.
Then just
Man it
throwing
up.
it to the ground and
Yeah,
fucking
because-
it up. That is gonna make it worse.
It is. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you are in a better light than anybody. Okay?
Yeah.
So just
I
man
just
up.
can't believe that they're trying to blame him.
Oh, I knew it was going to happen.
And I know it's
I just
because of
wish
their
I could-
ages of those kids.
Yeah.
Huh?
I just wish I could get to Flex.
Calypso agreed to do an interview.
His attorney did, because he's trying to turn everything around on you and Flex.
Wow.
And Anthony.
What do you mean?
Oh, I can't tell you all of it, but he's trying to put the murder on Anthony.
He's a bitch.
I'm telling you, I knew that this
He's
was
the
going
one
to
who fucking did all this shit, and now he wants to fucking blame
I knew
everyone.
that this was going to happen. I knew it before it even happened.
I think I
And
remember you saying
I did. I
before
told y'all.
he even got caught.
I told y'all. And
Oh, it
so,
was when he did got caught, huh? He had already got caught.
so, that's why I had to clarify some stuff with you. Okay?
He's fucking stupid.
So,
Well, I'm finding it 100%.
so,
Definitely. Because it wasn't me. And it wasn't my uncle. And that's facts. And I'll make that stand.
I'm just telling you that I knew that it was going to come down to this. He was the first.
But they don't even know you snitching.
Well, he doesn't know that you're talking to me.
You don't?
No,
Yeah, his sister does.
they suspect. They don't know.
Yeah, that's something. They
She
found-
says she has it on paper.
So
Yeah,
Jen
is there
Rat.
papers out already?
No.
See, she's a fucking liar. Did you see what
And
she
he
posted?
talked like
No.
that in
Remember I
front
called
of
you
his
and told
mom.
you? And you're all,
Big old thing.
you're
big
all,
old-
remember.
yeah, I was like,
Big
yeah,
old thing.
Calypso's sister's threatening and talking shit, and you're like, she's gonna have a whole lot to say about her brother. or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
So there's
But-
not paper.
No, there's
No.
not paper.
See, oh my god, I knew
Yeah,
it.
that's what she said. She said there's paperwork.
There isn't. I can assure you there's not.
Yeah, she was
You
talking
still
about
going to
Fafa
jail,
and
little homie.
my brother.
Yeah. So, he suspects, but he doesn't
You
know.
don't know.
No. And neither does his dad. I can tell you who they suspect more than anybody.
It's Flex.
Flex.
Because he's in jail.
Well, he was out for a while.
Yeah.
The
You know what I mean?
Judo
Yeah,
rat.
and that's what
But
they started.
but see, that's
Little
what they're
And that's
saying.
what they were
Shit, the
thinking about me too.
But
Because
see,
remember when I got in
that's-
Man, don't
trouble
do the crime.
with the
You
car?
can't
Yeah.
do the time.
Then they were like,
But you're a
That's
juvie.
real talk.
yeah, I know.
But you got caught with the car that
Yeah.
wasn't even stolen.
And your
Yeah.
mom
But
ain't
you see
had.
what I'm saying now? Juvie being released is nothing. That's on a normal.
Yeah.
So they can speculate, but I
And
assure
then
you
now
there's
that
no
his name
paper.
came out.
And I'll tell you this,
And the news.
every warrant, everything that I file is under seal.
Oh.
Only a judge can look at it.
And they gonna look online.
Because of
everybody
minors.
gonna know.
No, I do
Little young
that so
man
it doesn't get
is
out.
a rat.
Okay.
So they can
He's a
speculate and
rat.
try to pull
I
the
don't care
wool
how
off of,
young he
you know,
is,
from
he's a
people's
rat.
eyes, but that doesn't mean that it's true. They're trying to find out.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, you're not the only one that's told me stuff.
No.
So don't worry about that.
Okay.
So
She's just talking out
and
her
just
neck.
and just
Yeah.
remember, if I was coming at you, you
He'll
wouldn't
be
know I
in
was coming.
jail
Silent.
already,
Okay,
buddy.
bro, I was on the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force. That's what I did for
For the
years.
feds.
Well, I was an APD officer, but assigned to them
But you're
full-time.
cooperating,
And
so that's
if I
why
wanted to
you
find
ain't
you,
in jail,
even if you
little
ran,
homie.
You would.
I'd find you.
Yeah. It's obvious.
Everything's public, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I found, my partner and I found a dude that was molesting his stepdaughter. He was on the run for 17 years.
What?
And they found him.
He and I found him in Mexico.
And
guess-
see, in Mexico, you could be extradited back, huh?
Oh yeah, we can extradite you pretty much everywhere.
Even Cuba? I thought you couldn't do it from Cuba.
There's ways around it.
Oh. But
Trust
no,
me.
he's not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere.
I even have my own country in Cuba.
Yeah.
I've been to Cuba.
And everybody
You've been to
thinks
Cuba?
I've been to Cuba.
everybody thinks Cuba because he's Cuban.
Okay, we're going to stop this interview, and it's about 10:12.
Almontero is shocked that they have connected him with the pharmacy
Wow.
robberies and that he will most likely be facing federal
he going to
charges.
jail.
He has less than stellar judgment.
I know he was going to jail. He talked so much. Stranger Stories, man. Good content, brother. Shout out to Stranger Story, man. And another thing, brother. Kids, man, find something else to do. Out here robbing and stealing, getting high, doing all that dumbness. You're going to end up in jail like little buddy right there. Even though he was a cooperator and he worked with the police and he was telling everything to the police, he still went to jail. So think about it. Think twice. React one time. Trust me. And I'm out. Peace. Hit that like, subscribe button. Talk to y'all on the next one. Be easy.